What's going on, guys? It's Talon with 127 Auto Mart, and today it is an absolutely beautiful day in Harrisburg, Kentucky, and we're checking out an absolutely beautiful car. This is a 2003 Chevrolet Corvette. Haven't got a good chance to show this thing off because of the winter weather, the wind, the rain. It's been pretty nasty in Kentucky these last couple months. Getting to take it out today though and show it to you guys. This car is in immaculate condition. It only has 40,000 miles on it, and the previous owner obviously kept it in a garage and took great care of it. I don't think the paint could be in much better shape. It's perfect all around, down to the interior. These seats look like they've almost never been sat in, even though they're 20 years old. This is a 50th anniversary car, but it is not the 50th anniversary package with the mag red and the gold magnesium wheels. But I do like the chrome. I think the gray looks great. You still get that 5.7 V8, that LS that comes with these cars, and it is more than enough power for the size. It will get up and go. You definitely have to respect this thing, especially on the 2-lane roads and in the wet. And mounted to these chrome wheels are 245s in the front and 275s in the rear to help you put all that power down. Nice louvers on the taillights. I actually like that little mod. You have them on your reverse lights too, with the ever classic quad tips that come on these cars. Hopping into the cockpit of this Corvette, you get a very early 2000 Chevy feel, but in a very good way. This car is very driver focused with the way the interior is designed. Almost all the controls are within reach of the driver. You get your heads up display controls on this side, and your other buttons to control your information down there on this side. I love these gauges in here. These are particular to this car. You get your nice 50th logo on your RPM and mile per hour gauge, and just the way the gauges are set up, it's a very 3D looking gauge cluster. It's like an amphitheater going on in there, and trust me, it feels like one when you get your foot down in this car. Open the trunk, and for the fog lights below, a nice vent over here. I thought that was pretty cool. It actually, you can see where it connects when you have the door open. Your standard window and mirror controls over here, along with some seat memory. Over here, it's a pretty classic looking Chevy stereo, but not so classic on the climate control, maybe in some of the LTZ models, but you get a screen here for your climate control. It does have an auto setting, and you do have driver and passenger controls. A little more sparse on the passenger side because this car is about the driving experience. You still get your window features and your locks and the nice Bose radio, as you can see on both sides. I love this color matching top cover right here along with your Corvette logo. As I said, this car is all about the driving feel, so let's get it out on the road, go for a quick little test drive. All right, guys, we got her started up. We're gonna hit the road. I'm gonna try and leave the top down. Hopefully the wind noise is not too much. I'm going to speak up while we're driving. Really, you don't get a lot of wind going on in the cockpit when the top's down. You can tell it's down, but you're not gonna lose your hat, mess up your hair, any of that type of. Pull on out, being nice and careful about the lips because we are pretty low. And that V8 sounds so good regardless of the stock mufflers. Keep it nice and slow. Got a train track coming up here. Train coming to an end. We're going to get back on the road. Oh, it is such a beautiful day out in Kentucky. I can't think of a better day to showcase this car for you guys. this is a sports car, really. It is a comfortable car. Don't get me wrong, it's not quite as plushy as the Mercedes S550, but it is not meant to be. This car is all about handling, no body roll, and keeping it tight through the corners. Hang all right. Oh, they could have gotten it. They couldn't have got this car any more right. It makes you feel alive. The wind in your hair, nice big V8 under the hood. There is no asking of this car, only doing. The handling is sublime. Through the roundabout and back to the highway. Oh my God! You just have to think about which direction you would like to go, and the car says, yes sir, right away. Light pressure to the throttle, sends you flying, pushes you back in your seat. This car is electrifying. Chevy knew exactly what their customers were looking for in 2003, and boy did they ever deliver. This thing hits the mark. In every metric, it is exactly what it should be. Cruises very comfortably on the highway. 60, 65 easy at 1200 RPM. It is no task for that big 5.7 V8. You gotta be careful in this thing. You will get a gnarly ticket if you do not respect the power that's underneath your foot. It does not take long to get cruising right up to 100 miles an hour. That's not something we're going to do today. We've got to respect this car, but it is easily capable of it. I hope I'm talking loud enough for you to hear me. Again, wind noise really non-existent. You're in your own kind of bubble underneath this windshield. That's where my GoPro is located, so hopefully you're experiencing the same effect that you get when you sit in this car. pulling back in to return this car to its home. Gonna go nice and slow up the hill here. Don't want to scratch that beautiful splitter. Well, there you go, guys. That is our 2003 Chevy Corvette. I've heard my fair share of negative things about these cars. People say they don't like the fiberglass because it feels cheap or light or flexible. Oh, it just has a truck motor, but I promise you, get in and drive the thing. When you put your foot down, the last thing you're thinking is truck motor. When you take it on a corner, the last thing you're worried about is the way the bodywork moves when you touch it. That lightness is what allows it to feel so nimble and perfect through those corners. This is an absolutely wonderful car. I'm so happy I got to take it out on such a beautiful Kentucky day and show it to you guys. We do have this car up for sale at 127automart.com. If you would like to check it out, head on over there. We've got a full CarFax and service history on it and a 172-point inspection. As I said before, this car only has 40,000 miles on it, and somebody took excellent care of it when they had it. If you'd like to get this thing for yourself, we have it priced right now for $26,995, which is an absolute steal for this immaculate Corvette. Please feel free to get in contact with us if you'd like to set up an appointment to see it or get some more information. Phone number is going to be 859-734-5566. Or feel free to reach out to us at 127automart.com. I hope you guys enjoy watching these videos as much as I do making them. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.